that Brian, although to be fair, I didn't know Brian that well, but I feel like Brian respects other people that make bold moves.
Yes, he does.
He does. I made a bold move with Brian and like just naming people right away. And I was just like, these people you have to get rid of, you should keep me because yada yada. And maybe other people said it too because he seemed to take all that under consideration. But I thought, I'm like, ooh, I might have just screwed myself because they might see me as being someone that's like in it like that, you know? Just like the reason we got rid of Connor and Emily was because between the two pairs, Connor and Emily would be more ruthless to attack us again. So I thought I was coming across too conniving. Although to be fair, I just lucked out in some occasions to where like the alliances were drifting this way and that way. And I was just like, I'll just go with it, and I'm not the one that's like leading it, but I don't know.
I think they kind of happened with everybody. Once we got paired up, that scattered everything.
It did. And I take great umbrage to Justin answering in his survey that I coasted under the radar. I'm like, motherfucker, if it weren't for me, you would have been gone in the second round.
We would have gotten rid of them. But like I tried to, even like when we put you up, I knew that you wouldn't get picked.
Yeah.
And I knew that the people that we had an alliance with wouldn't vote for you, but they would vote for him.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm glad that worked out. So like as far as the end of this game goes, I really don't care who wins because you were a woman of your word the whole way. And if you win, you deserve to win.
Thank you. I feel the same way. Because I never made anyone any promises except for you.
Exactly.
Maybe Connor. And that's where I'm going to lose Connor's vote. I will lose Connor's vote. I know that.
I didn't make that with Connor. We were, we have an alliance, but I only made that. Luckily, with you and Joya, I was able to navigate because I made one with Joya and I made one with Anthony.
Yeah.
But like, as the game progressed and how you had my back and I had yours, I saw that I was like, this is the alliance that I really have to put my strength on because you carry so much weight.
It was the partners thing. Like the way we've said it a million times, the way those partners got split up, it couldn't have been designed to create more conflict between the alliances because I think every single alliance got split up except for you and Joya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been better if they would have just paired us up on their own.
Right.
But it was totally
like,
random.
I told Justin, who are you cool with? And he's like, Brian and Anthony. And he's like, who are you cool with? And I'm like, Quinn, Joya, Stephanie, Connor. And I'm pointing to like every couple. And I'm like, so we're like, whatever. So really, that was good though, because then whoever won HOH that round, which was,
I can't remember.
it was Scott and Anthony. It was Scott and Anthony. I'm like, well, that's good because he's in with Anthony, so we can play that alliance. And
Yeah, because
once
like,
the couples
that's the only person. That's the only person that can stand up and be like, "You son of a bitch, you screwed me over." Is Anthony. But I knew.
Yeah, Connor's gonna be upset with me, and he deserves to be. So I know I'm not getting his vote.
I know I'm not getting Anthony.
Yeah.
But I think you'll get votes from. I think you'll get votes. I know you'll get votes from other people because you don't. I mean, I don't think I'll get votes from Anthony. Probably not from Scott. Maybe from Brian because I voted for him because I knew he was going to leave anyway.
Yeah.
So I voted for him.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anybody. Stephanie. I feel bad because I meant to vote because I knew Stephanie would go even if it was a tiebreaker. So I meant to vote for her.
Yeah.
But I never made it clear okay, it's me and you until the end, Stephanie. I just said I'll look out for you, and I feel that's what I did.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think Stephanie was she wasn't in it as hard as some other people, so she was fine. I don't think she took it hard.
I won't get Madison. So I feel bad. Madison and Anthony, I feel bad about. Those are the two people that I kind of like. But I had a more strong alliance with Joya.
Going to ask me, who did you want to go home when you put me and Joya up? That's probably what she's going to ask me. But honestly, I didn't know. And I'll be honest, when it got down to the three of you, I was like, it's me and Quinn. But also I feel, I can't really say actually much more, but I knew that I wanted you to stay, but between the two of them to leave, I had no idea. And honestly,
it was the same thing. When they switched around, and it was you and Joya, and I was like, shit. I don't know. I was so happy you wanted to be out. And then that switched places. I felt bad that this made Madison switch places, but I knew I was gonna vote for Joya to stay, and I was happy I didn't have to choose between you and Joya. We got lucky that those two alliances, I never had to choose between the two.
Right.
So
There was a lot of luck involved with this game, but a lot of strategy.
yeah,
A lot of strategy. I really thought my number.
you played really well, and you did
Thank
the
you.
competitions very well.
You did too. And I like how we were able to trust each other. That was great. So I'm glad it's you and me. Don't use this. But really, I thought my number was up when I got paired with Justin. I was like, this is fucking shit.
Well, like when that happened, I was like, I can't remember who I talked to. I wonder if somebody will bring it up because I talked about it with somebody. I made sure that I got Madison and Stephanie on our side
Right.
because we needed them to vote to get rid of. Because who were you up against? Who was against?
It was originally us against Gary and
And
Brian,
Brian.
but then they won power veto.
And then it switched to
Scott and Anthony.
And when we went in there, I was like, I told, because Joy was like, we need to get rid of Scott and Anthony. We need to get rid of Brian and Gary. I was like, but that's like really big to do. I was like, so we can't do both of those. I'm like, I'll give you one, but then we have to throw on one that we know won't get picked, and it'll get one of them out because I knew that Gary or Brian would get vetoed. Brian always was getting the shit. So I was like, I can get everybody on board to not vote for Justin and Brianna until we split up, and then we get rid of Justin.
Yes.
So it worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know. Yeah, partners. I feel bad. Well, I think if I've learned anything, is that it's hard to make alliances before you get here because then shit like that happens and it all goes to hell, and you just make new alliances. Because I feel the worst about Connor because he looked right at me when he's like, "Let's not do backstabbing too early." No. He said, "I think it's too early for backstabbing." I'm like, "Bitch, it is never too early for backstabbing."
Not with him.
Yeah, especially if Connor would have done it in a heartbeat.
He would have.
He would have.
And he'll probably tell you that today. Like after
Yeah.
we meet, he'll probably be like, I would have done it too.
Yeah,
And if he
do it.
doesn't, I'll call him a damn liar to his
Yeah,
face.
because
he would have.
it was Scott and Anthony. Yeah, that were HOH that time, and I'm like, Justin and I are making it through like on the skin of our teeth here, probably because I didn't know how strong your alliance was with Justin.
It was pretty strong.
Yeah. Okay.